Hey everybody, Gunner Bird here. We're with another one of the worst movies on YouTube. Fuck. I mean,
that's pretty much all we got.
Absolute motherfuck fuck. Dude, this movie, well, it is creating Rem Lezar. And look at me. It gave me 1,000-yard fucking stare, dude. I'm just like... I got no fucking words for this fucking craziness.
It was,
dude, we loved this movie. I was completely disturbed and creeped out by this movie. And it's just, dude...
There were definitely parts where you were like,
this is what
are you doing? Stop it!
What are you doing? I know my face doesn't look like it, but this is one of, like, my favorite things we've fucking done in a very long time.
This is,
like,
this movie...
I know I got that, but...
this movie, this is what Republicans think Democrats do. It's like, with this whole movie, like, they, roll! Dude, it's terrible.
But anyway, let's just get into it.
Go ahead, you get into it.
Alright, it starts off...
go home and cry.
With this kid drawing the infinity symbol in class. That is Zach. And he's having a daydream of Rem Lezar.
Rem Lezar? Where are you, Rem Lezar? I don't feel like school anymore. Let's take a trip to an unknown land.
But his teacher shakes him out of his daydream.
Yeah, he's like, Zach, Zach,
yeah.
Zach, I got a fucking alarm.
Zach.
And then she sends him, like, off to the principal's office.
Did she tell him to go to the principal? I don't remember that part. I just remember him just getting up and leaving.
Zach. I've just about had it with your daydreaming in class. And I will hear no more stories about your imaginary world. When you're in my classroom, this is the only world there is. Zach, I think it's time for you to discuss your behavior with the principal. Again.
But...
No more stories. No excuses. No buts.
Well, yeah, he leaves the class, goes into the hallway, and a goddamn musical number starts.
I love it.
When I'm dreaming of a dream. Hoping to find what I feel in my mind is a part of me. Ain't it funny how the whole world seems to be?
And this kid either's got spina bifidus or...
He's got something. He's just like, I know it's wrong, but he's just like, the whole time, it's like, why are you walking and singing with your head all crooked this way and your shoulder all like...
No. Let me start that again.
No. You did it. It's there.
It's not right.
I know, but what we say is never right. And I'm sure we're going to get probably way worse. Dude, I kind of wish...
I hate you.
You would have pulled that fucking joke that you pulled earlier on fucking film because it is so wrong, but was so just fucking just, whatever.
Dude, it put me down. I was like, stop it, don't you dare say that.
But anyway, right? So the kid's still singing. What he's singing, I have no fucking clue. I can't understand half the fucking words in this fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, we need subtitles on this one.
But here's some more of it.
Oh, no, yes, now try to understand me before my vision starts slipping away. Oh, no, yes, now feelings not forever, and they may never happen again this way.
Dude, fucking Remy Lezar's... damn you, get me saying Remy. Rem Lezar is all like creeping in the background.
It is, and
like at the end of the hall.
It looks like Battison, from the Batman. Or other times it looks like fucking Darth Vader back there in the.
And I did forget to mention, as this is going on, there's more. I mean, there's actual the credits and more fucking song.
Right.
When I'm dreaming of a dream. Hoping to find what I feel in my mind is a part of me. Ain't it funny how the whole world seems to be? When I'm dreaming of a dream.
and he's singing about like sucking at life or whatever. I don't know. I'm like, dude, your kids are dying.
Well, dude, and then he's like in class and he's looking at his paper, but Rem Lezar is singing to him through his paper and also sitting behind him singing while the teacher and Zach are like, what the fuck is going on?
Part of the joy that I get from this boy is his innocent laughing style. Come take another look.
He's like, it's me, creepy guy with blue hair, bandana, and tight pants that you can see from the ball. With my thick neck and my telephone ears. Look at these fucking evil.
Oh, dude, this
I mean,
movie.
seriously, his ears
this
were like
fucking
this.
movie.
They were like this. He could have literally flown away.
Oh yeah, that dude was in Porky's. He was one of the group of friends in Porky's.
Yeah, and who knew he was going to end up
Frank
Porky's
Bell
children.
or Frank... Whatever. So blah blah fucking blah. Zach's getting bitched at
There
by...
ain't no way this guy has this shit on his resume. There ain't no way he's walking around going, oh yeah, I was in this.
I was
with these
Rem
two
Lezar.
kids, and I had my arm around them, sometimes on their hips, close to the buns. And I had this one little girl, and I was singing. We were like this fucking close.
I'm not showing any of those clips yet, but just keep an eye on. Anytime Rem Lezar and these two kids are on screen together, there's a lot of just touching,
crazy sexual tension,
like Mr. McGregor or whatever his name was. Fucking
all
touching.
this footage is being reviewed by the FBI currently.
So anyway, blah, blah, fucking blah. Zach is in the principal's office getting bitched at by the principal.
Right.
And Zach's kind of a fucking dickhead asking about his kids and stuff.
Aren't they still kind of singing?
No.
Like when he was walking in?
Well, that's already done.
Oh,
The singing's done for right now. There's a lot more to come, so don't worry. But for right now,
okay.
Let's just start that over
Yeah, he
again.
was bitching about
Blah, blah, fucking blah.
Said about some of the kids.
Zach was getting bitched at by the principal.
What are we going to do about you, Zach?
Right, he was like, Zach.
And Zach's kind of a dick about it. So he brings up that if the principal has kids and listening. Well, here's a whole bunch of that.
Do you have any kids?
I like to think that all the students in this school are my children.
I mean of your own. Do you ever ask them what they think about? What they dream about? Or do you make them afraid to tell you? I don't think the question is what we're going to have to do with me, but what we're going to have to do with you. All of you.
Right, well, the principal was like, Doc, who the fuck are you think you're talking to? I'm the principal, and he was like, well, I'm Zachary, and I'm 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever,
Yeah, well, that kind of happened.
Zach, who do you think you're talking to?
I don't care. Nobody wants to listen. Not my parents, not my teachers, nobody.
And I sing with my head cocked to the side like somebody's permanently pulling me to the side. And I'm weird, and I walk funny, and I have big ears, and I dream of a big blue man who pleasures me.
And Zach runs off.
Nobody.
In a barn in the woods.
So we cut to a girl here. Her name's Ashley.
It's just so wrong.
And she has an overactive imagination as well. So she's getting bitched at by her fucking bipolar fucking mother.
I think it's a wonderful thing to have a vivid imagination.
Mommy, you gotta believe me. It's not just my imagination.
My patience is wearing thin with this nonsense.
You're right, but look, Superman would have taken him to the ice palace and shit like that. Like, oh look, kids, blah blah blah. There's Lois Lane, blah, 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 and the kids were like,
well, yeah, and all Rem Lezar does is take them to Central Park and give them a romantic fucking boat ride. But we'll get into all of that.
Goddamn woods and a fucking goddamn shed. Fuck you,
dude. We'll get into all of that because bipolar mom asks Ash about her special friend. Her special friend.
All right then. Where is your special friend? Introduce him to me.
I can't.
Why not?
I don't know how to find him. He always finds me when I need him most.
Somebody call Marjorie Taylor Greene. This is the stuff she's bitching about. It's right here, lady.
And then she gets sent to bed at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Meet him now, young lady. I am sending you to your room and to bed. Right now.
Bed, but I'm not tired.
Go. Now.
Right, she's like, Mommy, I don't want to go to bed with my creepy, children of the corn eyeballs. Like her eyes can, look at her eyeballs. Put up her eyeballs for a second. Like, she looks like a little fucking vampire.
Everything's creepy in this, dude. Every fucking
she
bit.
looks like, what's her name in fucking Interview with the Vampire after she turned into a vampire.
Yeah. Kirsten Dunst.
I always never get her name.
But
right.
so,
Kirsten or Kirsten?
it doesn't matter, because Ashley's in bed, and her mom's tucking her in a big bipolar again.
Good night, sweetheart. I don't enjoy having to punish you. I do it because I love you and only want the best for you. You understand, baby?
No.
Well, you just think about it.
Mom's like, Mommy, I love you. I did what you told me, guys. It's okay that once in a while, Mommy snaps and goes nuts,
But Ashley wants to sleep with the light on.
Mommy, can I sleep with the lights on?
And of course, who wouldn't? Because when your mom's all bipolar like that, you'd want to, because you never know if she's going to come into your room and try to fucking stab you in your fucking sleep.
She might go Joan Crawford.
Because moms can be crazy, man. Moms can be real fucking crazy, man. Like killing their own kids and just blaming it on some random fucking dude. They're like, that dude killed my kids.
Dude, did your mom kill somebody and just bury them in front of you when you were a kid or something?
Mothers kill their own kids. Like drown them in bathtubs and fucking shoot them and stab
like she was washing your hair and then push your head down.
Put them in the back of a car and drive into a thing.
Oh.
But anyway.
Well, that does happen.
Mom does not allow her to keep her light on.
You're a big girl now. Maybe if I started treating you like one, we wouldn't get any more calls from the principal about your behavior.
So Ashley kind of gets pissy when Mom can't hear.
Please, Mommy, I don't like the dark. I hate you. I didn't do anything wrong. Why can't they understand? Lezar.
So I guess in the realm of bad mothers, she's okay.
Really? Is she? We don't know. Not yet.
Not yet.
Like, that girl has Satan in her. Drive her to the lake.
Well, looks like it.
So now it turns into another song.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
When I'm feeling lonely, can't hear a sound. What I see surrounding me is blackness all around. Far away, slip into the night, falling away from the safety of the light.
Dude, I hate musicals to begin with.
And then Lezar fucking appears, right?
Right.
And he's singing about what the fuck ever.
Togetherness.
And then he shoots
goo,
his circle of light from his chest,
from his fucking
on and around
cookie thing here,
Ashley,
whatever this is, and he keeps making the personalized thing. He's like, check out my vagina plate that I have on my chest. And he's like, as I stand here with my groin right next to your head.
Dude, and as they're fucking singing, there's like really crappy cut out pictures of flowers and castles falling from the sky just down the screen.
Yeah, it was just like somebody discovered Photoshop or something.
In 1981, not where this was made.
And the pictures and the drop them in the baby. You're like, cool.
So, Lezar and Ashley talk about the dark.
When you close your eyes, your imagination can see wonderful things. When the lights are not on, isn't it just like closing your eyes?
Good night, Lezar.
I'm just gonna say, everybody, like every single scene that we show you afterwards, you're gonna have to like wash your hands or face, or because you're gonna feel dirty. You're gonna feel dirty every single time you come back to us. You're gonna be like, oh, wait a minute, guys. Before you continue, let me grab some hand sanitizer. It is
this movie is like a special fucking mix of, like I said, cheesy as fuck, so bad it's good.
Plays at the Vatican 24 hours a day.
Creepiness, weirdness, like what the fuckness, just...
What the fuckness?
This movie is just...
That's a good one.
It's fucking... I got no words, man.
You just put a whole bunch together there.
I know. But so none of them make sense.
They don't have to. Like, shit like this, after you see it, it don't make sense. You're like, what?
So whatever, blah, blah, fucky, blah. We cut to an art class where all these kids are just doing crap art. But Zach and Ashley are both doing art on Rem Lezar.
Wait, what? What do you mean, doing art on him?
Zach was sculpting a clay sculpture of Rem Lezar, and Ashley was drawing a picture of Rem Lezar.
What the hell? For a second, I forgot. I'm like, what do you mean? Like they're eating sushi off his body? Because I didn't see that happening.
But anyway, Ashley goes up to Zach because she notices he's doing Rem Lezar.
Rem Lezar! Hi.
You have fantasies about Man in Blue too.
And Zach, he's a dick again.
My name is Ashley. Yeah, so? What are you making? None of your business. Why won't you tell me? Because a girl wouldn't understand. Girls understand things much better than boys can. Why don't you go somewhere and braid your hair or something? My mother told me someday girls wouldn't be able to resist me. Would you get out of here? Don't forget the quixotic medallion. You see, a girl can understand Rem Lezar.
Does he have weird bulge on side of pants? The dude is right beside your head as he seems.
If this movie from just like one little fucking, just one little click would make this the creepiest, most fucked up horror movie ever.
Right?
Just one little twist of a fucking screw, and this movie would just be like, doink! The most fucked up horror movie ever. But anyway.
Yeah, one little Wes Craven tidbit to it, or what's his name? Eli Roth. A little Eli Roth in there, and that would have.
So they go to meet at the gym, and I can't understand a word they're fucking saying, but she yells at him like she's gonna fight his ass.
It looks and sounds like a throwdown. Like she comes in, she's like, "All right, you little fuck, that's right. Put down the fucking backpack. We're getting it on." You know, she took out the beret, and then she started walking at him and shit, like she was rolling up some shit, like she was about.
But no, none of that happened. I don't know what the fuck happens, but you hear is like this crap.
Follow me. Pretend you don't know me. I will not. What? Let's get something straight right now. You're no better than me, and I'm no better than you. You want to talk to me? Then you better also be ready to listen. In other words, I will walk beside you. I will not follow. But you're a girl.
She basically called him a punk bitch, or
so
walked past him, and then he freaked.
They go outside.
Okay, this is what you literally snapped on this one. You were just, you were like, what? Wait, what just the fuck did I just see?
And
go ahead, it's okay.
They go outside. They're by the swings, and she actually comments on his glasses.
Take off those idiotic sunglasses.
And then after he takes them off, lovingly looks at him. I was like, is this child flirting going on here? This is fucking weird.
That
wrong.
disturbed you a lot. And me, once I realized what the hell you were talking about, I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm like, then you were like, look at the looky she gives him. I'm like, all right, that is a little weird.
And then they talk some Rem Lezar, goddamn you, bird.
When did you first meet Rem Lezar? I don't remember exactly. He was just always there whenever I needed him. Yeah, me too.
Zach's on the slide. They're talking more Rem Lezar.
My mother says Rem Lezar is imaginary. But how can we have the same imaginary friend? It doesn't make sense. Because he's not just imaginary, Ashley. Right, and together we can make him me. Exactly like our fantasy.
And then they start singing a song about building a fucking friend.
What does it take to build a friend? A little bit of trust and advice to lend. I need a friendship, I know that's true. Just like the friendship I have with you.
Okay, this is where the twist could be. It's like, instead of building Remla's... No, not even yet. No, I'm ahead of myself. Because now we get to see them on the swings.
Just like the friendship you have with me. Yes, just like the friendship I have with you.
And the seesaw, all while more singing's going on.
Together we can make him be exactly like our fantasy. With bits and parts and faithful hearts, creating Rem Lezar.
And I'm like, is this supposed to be a romantic montage thing? Because it's making it seem like they want it to be, and it's creepy.
It is, man. And dude, that's not even a tip of the fucking iceberg. That's just the very, very beginning.
And then they're not creeping. They're climbing up a fucking like jungle gym thing, and you know she sings a little bit.
What does it take to build a friend? A little bit of trust and advice to lend. I need a friendship, I know that's true. Just like the friendship I have with you. Just like the friendship you have with me. Yes, just like the friendship I have with you.
It's constant, that horrible singing, so get ready for that if you watch this. You know, like constant, horrible, off-key singing.
Well, yeah, they're uncomfortably singing while walking through the woods, carrying mannequin parts.
Right.
Together we can make him be exactly like our fantasy. With bits and parts and faithful hearts, creating Rem Lezar. Let's officially declare this the Rem Lezar Clubhouse. So declared.
And if you saw that, be like, kids, what are you guys doing?
So,
They
obviously,
stole McCarthy's
they want
woman.
to build a friend.
Right.
So all they do is little twist in the movie to make it a horror movie is like, instead of mannequin parts, they just use parts of their friends they killed and murdered.
Nowadays, you can just order one of those things off of Amazon. You know what I mean? Then you can dress them up as Rem Lezar.
So, they find an abandoned shed.
Right. Where they can do their weird science.
And they decide to go in and do their weird science while singing the song about building a friend while building Rem Lezar.
What does it take to build a friend? A little bit of dreams and some glue to mend. I need a friendship, I know that's true.
Just like the friendship I have with you.
Just like the friendship you have with us.
Just like the friendship I have with you.
Dicks and bongs and things and dogs, things and blee. Yeah, dude, fucking seriously, it's fucking weird. The whole thing, the outfit
fucking
itself. It's like don't make an actor wear something where you're gonna see constant bulge.
It's all creepy and it's all fucking weird, man. And then something, I don't know why, but I wrote believe.
We did it. We created Rem Lezar. That's not Rem Lezar. All we created was a great big doll. Don't say that, Ashley. We have to believe in him if we want to make him real. I do believe in him. But something's wrong. It's just not Rem Lezar.
There's a reason why they do CGI now with the stuff and they put different things. Because nobody wants to see packages.
We haven't even got Rem Lezar's package yet because they realize they don't have a medallion.
Doc, we forgot the quixotic medallion. So that's it. We have to find the medallion to make him real. Let's go. And where should we start looking? I don't know. There's a whole world out there. Zach, we're not going to find it in a closet or a store like the other things. The medallion is special. We have to face it. We've done everything possible, but we can't make our fantasy for real. Then let's do the impossible. Come on, Ashley, you can't give up.
Rem Lezar's fucking infinity medallion.
Half-eaten fucking fortune cookie medallion.
So a storm starts.
What are we gonna do now? Don't worry, Ashley. Everything's going to be all right.
So they both cuddle into mannequin Lezar and go to sleep.
Oh, Lord. And then they were singing.
You're right. You're absolutely
That's
right.
They
sang
stupid song
to creepy mannequin Rem Lezar.
Yes, these are fantasies for real. Or is it just a dream that we wrote with all our
behind.
So, Lezar comes to fucking life.
God damn it.
Embraces the children.
Yes, kids, I will do that. I will touch your back and ass.
And,
God damn it!
and sings.
Fuck!
Creepy as fuck.
Yeah!
Fantasies for real, created from your dreams. You believe with all your might. I'll tuck you in tonight.
Yes.
How about some more? Let's hear some more.
Good night, and sweet dreams from Lezar.
Frighten my little lass as I caress your tiny. Make me stop. Make the no. Make it stop. Make it stop. Oh,
No, dude, I can't because
like it.
It wasn't just a dream, was it? He really was here, right? I think. I mean, as usual, he was here when we needed him most. But it was different this time. It felt like he really was here.
Good morning.
Ram, you're alive! You can talk!
Quixotic vision, I can. I can touch. I can feel. I can hear. And I can see.
Why?
You needed me.
How?
You believed in me.
Where?
we get some more song.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, from some place even higher. From
Some more song.
I can touch, I can feel, I can hear and see. So much more than a fantasy. I can run, I can jump, I can dance and sing. Believe in yourself and do anything.
Believe in yourself, do anything.
Some dancing. Dude,
Say evil shit.
Lezar's dancing is just throughout this fucking thing.
Oh yeah, dude. Lezar's dancing is fucking awesome. You know, I mean, it's up to par with like Trump's. You know, but like, yeah. But,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
at least
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to see Trump's package. Thank Christ.
So anyway, some more song.
I can walk, I can talk, I can listen and learn as the wheels in my mind begin to turn. But I'll never forget what you've given to me. The power to touch, feel it, hear and see.
The power to touch, feel, hear, and see.
And then the kids ask about the missing medallion.
Ram, what about the medallion? What about the quixotic medallion? But Ram, you don't need it, otherwise you wouldn't be here now. We didn't know where to find it, Ram.
When, you know, Lezar says some crap, it doesn't matter.
We don't really
Some
give two
crap.
fucks. It was all creepy.
On and on and on. The quixotic medallion is never really gone. If you close your eyes and look into your mind, for what you seek is what you'll find.
Speaking of creepy, what was his
Yor-
name? Yorrock? Yorrock, the
Yorrock.
pixelated face
Yes.
shows up.
Who are you?
Don't you recognize me, Zack? It is I, Vorak, who also lives within your dreams and fantasies.
You mean our fears and nightmares.
And he shows up a lot and annoys the piss out of you for a while. You know?
Yeah.
And half the time you understand what he's saying, half the times you don't.
And then he starts crazy singing. As monsters and images are falling down the screen and stuff. More creepy, crazy singing. Holy fuck, dude. Spoiler alert, I'll let you know when it happens, but there was a point real late into this movie where I was laughing so hard and just I almost passed out. I thought I was gonna...
I'm crying.
So fucking crazy.
Oh, shit. Well, that's what this movie does to you. It makes you laugh, cry. You know,
so whatever.
Scream in horror.
Vorok and the kids talk about like the missing medallion or whatever.
Vorok has the quixotic medallion.
It is not there. Only I, Vorok, know where the quixotic medallion is hidden, and only I will have it when the sun goes down.
Vorok, give it back
Or what, little Zack? You would have rid yourself of my vision long ago if you were able.
Yeah, they have to get the medallion or whatever. They have to find the medallion because he gives them a reason or a clue, whatever. And they have to find it. They have to find it before nightfall, or Lezar just like ceases to exist.
Yeah, so he's like, Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
You know?
Besides, I am your only hope for finding the quixotic medallion.
We'll find it.
You see, my little tot-tots, your imagination was strong enough to bring Lezar to life. But without the medallion, he will only last as long as the day. For the night is my time. You will both be afraid once again, and with your help and the powers of the quixotic medallion, Lezar will disappear forever!
You don't have to put a hat on Lezar. You have to blow his little tube.
So since it's somewhere high,
right,
they start talking about high places.
Oh, yeah.
Reach with your minds. How high can you imagine?
Outer space. The moon. The stars. Think about what Vorok said, Zack. None of those places are within our reach. It has to be hidden here on Earth.
And we get still photos with like an art filter over top while they're just talking about things.
Mountains are much higher than buildings. No way!
You believe in me, both of you? Together?
What?
And that's why I'm here. Because you both work together.
But Ren, how are we going to agree? I really think that buildings are higher, and Zack really believes mountains are.
Differences of opinion are fine, and it's important to stand behind what you believe in. But you can still work together. Giving in a little doesn't mean giving up.
And there's creepy ones where it looks like the kids are on a date. And there's just, it's fucking weird, man. Weird, man.
I don't think you really can say any more about it than that, It's just a weird fucking thing that even the actors are probably like, I never want to speak of this again.
So, now, they're on this fucking gravel road, and we get this Calypso-y like fucking song.
Okay, so
There been skies, but not like this one. They always seem too high to touch. Dreams are real, and they've just begun. They're yours if you want them that much.
this is great. So they're on a gravel road, God knows where, and they're dancing. And I'm looking at you and I'm like, dude, wait a minute. Let's think about it this way. There is no fucking music. They're hearing no background, nothing. So they're just mouthing these words and dancing all weird, and the kids are thrusting their fucking crotches at him and shit. It's fucking weird! It's fucking weird!
Glowing orbs and shit.
Weird! Fuck!
Oh yeah, dude, and yeah, dude, it keeps getting weirder because now Lezar is gonna have his la 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 verse.
La 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 la.
And they're walking up to a castle.
And you're like, great, he's gonna put him in a dungeon and shit for us, gonna do weird things.
But then we realize they're in Central Park because they're in the fucking pond thing on a fucking boat having a romantic boat ride singing a fucking song.
It's not a romantic boat ride. He wasn't putting flowers. Okay, maybe he was doing weird things. Like he was touching her chin all weird sometimes. And there was that time in the woods.
Yeah, we'll get into all that. Because blah, blah, blah. Now they're straight up in fucking New York. And they talk about, the Twin Towers and how that's a big, tall building and whatnot.
But the building my dad showed me is much taller. And there are two of them.
Two of them?
Yeah, like twins. Two separate buildings. Almost as high as you can imagine. and they're completely identical to each other. Zach is just making up stories. No, really, I saw them.
We believe you, Zach. Don't we, Ashley?
Of course. I'm sorry I questioned you, Zach. After all we've seen today, why should I be surprised? A pair of twin towers.
And you're like, look at me like, yeah, I was.
I'm sorry, I did, and it was wrong. They
You
talk,
didn't say it in a joking way, like, haha, it was.
and then they talk more about that, the Twin Towers, that is.
Twin towers, that's what they're called.
Well, let's go find the Twin Towers. Ashley, can you picture them in your mind?
I'm trying to, Rem, but I've never seen them before.
As tall as they are, they shouldn't be too hard to find, right?
So, this part. They walk back into Central Park, and a doo-wop song starts.
Oh, God, no.
I'm searching high, not low, as high as the mind can go.
With these 4 guys in their tank tops.
Okay,
and
no,
their
wait,
fucking...
no, fuck you. Tank tops. That guy was wearing a fucking thing. What are those
Blouse?
chicks? No. What do the women
Halter
wear?
tops?
No.
Tube
No.
tops?
No. Stop it. They wear them, and Jamie's always bitching me like, grab my thing. And she says shit to me all the time.
Oh, you mean those things that, like, no offense, but like to, like, you know, like chubbier chicks put on to try to, like, hold everything in place?
No, not that fucking thing. It ain't a goddamn girdle. It's a fucking,
Not a girdle.
It's a thing. It's a strap with the shirt. It's real loose. It's not a...
Oh.
Trish has them. What the fuck are they called?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, you tard. Fuck. Whatever. But that's what that fucker had on, okay? Because it came to... Yeah.
Yeah, it was very low cut.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but
You
anyway.
stole Jennifer Lopez's top.
Come on, doo-wop song.
Oh, go ahead.
We've got it all and I believe it's right. Sharing our dreams and our passions under sky shining bright. We've got it all, day and night.
With his weird lanky
And
body.
dancing.
Like Adrian Brody.
Yeah, dude, all kinds of weird fucking dancing and fucking
Wasn't he
shit,
kind
man.
of weird, like Jim Henson-like? You know, he was kind of built weird. And then the other guy, and I love the guy in the yellow. He sometimes tries to sneak up. He tries to take the lead.
That's one part. That's
push him back.
No, not yet, because we still get more songs.
Do we remember not long ago, visiting dreams, who wouldn't know?
And now fucking Yellow tries coming in and...
I love it. We both recognized that he was like, a boo, no, boo, no, boo. And they were like,
Yeah.
fuck back. And
But
he was
then,
like,
but instead of that happening, it turns into a rap song.
Right, we got it all out of sight. We got it wrong, I believe it's right. We'll share our dreams and our passions. The sky shining bright, we got it all out of sight.
Right.
It honestly all it
Yeah,
does.
and they don't fucking transition very lovely in these things. They just kind of thrust you into another genre.
So yeah, this song is happening.
We got it wrong, I believe it's right. We'll share our dreams and our passions. The sky shining bright, we got it all out of sight.
And they're like all kind of dancing down the sidewalk.
We'll share our dreams and our passions. The sky shining bright, we got it all.
And then it turns into this dude having a fucking conniption fit while fucking playing a violin.
Well, no.
With MIDI music over top of it.
Here's how it goes. Goes into to Lazy Hammer, who's wearing like Grandpa's socks.
I'm sorry, Grandpa's socks and slippers.
And somebody gave him slippers too small for his feet.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I did forget about
those
it.
were damn
Yeah.
coming out. And like, so he's shuffle walking, because that probably hurt to walk in.
No, they're all...
Next thing you know, you see a spastastic fucking Kmart Tom Cruise on violin. You know, early Tom Cruise, when he was with Nicole Kidman and shit.
Yeah, and then...
Eyes wide shut.
And then Ashley comes over and grabs a violin, so they're all fucking...
Yeah, so everybody's starting to do this weird, stupid dance. And then they start doing this praise thing where they throw their hands up and do this shit. Where they're talking about...
They were doing... I forgot to mention about them doing the fucking wave during the rap thing. They all joined hands and was like,
It was all very cringy. It was very cringy. Yeah, this movie could be.
Well, dude, and this song was, dude, this song was about fucking passions and stuff.
You got the sun, open your eyes, not too soon. I feel the breeze heading our way. Hold on to your dreams, hold on to today.
Ugh, there's two children there. You shouldn't be talking about passions.
More song.
We have it all, and I believe it's right. Sharing our dreams and our passions. Sky shining bright, we got it all. Day and night.
More fucking dance.
And some Republican,
more spastastic violin.
Some Republican psycho would be like, "That's right, and that's why we're trying to cancel Disney." And you're like, "Wait a minute, dude. I grew up with Disney, and every single Disney cartoon was very suggestive of like a dude and a chick banging like 10 seconds later. It was always a prince and a princess getting out.
Yeah.
I never saw princess and princess or prince and prince. Never, not once. So I don't know where they're getting this like, well, they're no, they weren't always.
Yeah.
You know, they had to come along with society like everybody else,
Well,
being
like,
slow and stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But anyway, blow.
Some of us didn't have to catch up. We were already there, with the understanding and shit. We didn't,
I thought you were saying you were already there on, like, being gay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were saying. But anyway, blam! We're at the Twin Towers.
That's what you came away with.
What do you think?
It's high, even higher than the mountains, Zach. Well, it's hard to tell. The towers are straight up, while the tops of mountains are on top of slanted ground.
Look to the very top. Is that the highest point of imagination?
And then goddamn Vorrock appears between said towers and rears at us.
The towers were built by human beings, always imagining higher, and forever building higher.
But what the fuck did he say again? Because I was always like,
Well, he said that the medallion's not here.
You will not find the quixotic medallion here.
Sound like fucking if somebody took Jar Jar Binks and put him in a blender.
So Reb, Lezar, Ashley, and Zach, they start imagining something, mountains or something, right?
While everybody is imagining, please notice the position of the sun. Soon it will set and the day will be no more but a past memory. Just like in Lezar.
We've let you down, Lezar.
But I don't feel down.
Ashley's right, Rem. If we hadn't forgotten the quixotic medallion in the first place...
I haven't forgotten it. You just haven't found it yet.
But we're going to find it. We are.
Now close your eyes.
Because they end up in the fucking woods.
In your mind are clear reflections of another day. Precious moments are frozen in time. They are here to stay.
She's like, I'm sorry that I doubted you with the ding and a ding and ding and ding dong.
Because they're going to a mountain. They're going to the mountains or whatever. It doesn't matter. But they're exploring the woods and singing songs.
We hold on to the time, turning minutes into days. So exciting we should find. Oh, treasure friendship in these days. Treasure friendship in these days. Treasure in these days.
She didn't believe him about that there was actual buildings that were tall.
I don't know, dude.
What the fuck are you down back there?
More fucking song.
Don't worry if what you see is not what you envision. Look to the future, it's a beauty, it's your premonition. Light the torch for all to see. The dancing red within the play.
More hand-holding.
Over the river and through the woods to this guy's house they go, where he's gonna take off his pants and tell him to go ahead and blow.
More song.
Ships in these caves, treasure in these caves, treasure friendship in these caves.
More exploring.
Exploring.
More creepy.
Yeah. Creepy exploring. The climax is when they
We're not
split.
there yet.
They split up.
We're not there yet because blah blah fucking blah. The kids and Lezar are walking beside the creek and they're talking about why is Vorok such a bad person or whatever.
Yeah, why is he such a dick?
Well, as Vorok would tell it, he hates because no one has ever really liked him. People have only been afraid of him.
They're talking about fear and hate and stuff.
Which do you think comes first? Does he hate because he's feared? Or is he feared because of his hate?
What if we stop being afraid of him?
Well, why don't we find out? What if we tried not being afraid of him? Tried even to like him? And maybe he wouldn't hate so much.
Maybe.
So they're talking about the GOP platform.
And then blah blah fucking blah. They talk about questions and stuff.
Rem, why don't you mind us asking so many questions?
That's an interesting question. Why do you think I don't mind?
Because that's how we learn, by asking questions.
Without their questions, people would still be living in caves. And without your questions, I wouldn't even be here.
And they even talk about the reason
Why
why.
are we deep in the woods with you all the
Dude,
time?
they don't question that, but what they do question is like the meaning of life. Like, why are we here?
Why are we here, Rem? I mean, any of us.
Why not? Why not is as good an answer as any ever given by scientist or philosopher. The trick is to never stop asking the questions and never stop reaching for the answers.
This weird thing just got real deep for a second.
It did, but I would definitely be questioning why the fuck I'm in the woods without any other adults. With this guy in the blue tights.
So I guess we get more song. We get more song.
Ask your questions even if there are no simple answers. Don't be satisfied to settle with your past adventures. Just remember what was there. Looking for the fugitive.
More dancing.
So exciting we could share. Oh, this treasure friendship really is there. Treasure friendship.
Don't worry about it, kids. I'm just gonna take you deep into the woods. I'm gonna pull the pants down and take advantage of you.
Okay, dude, it's gonna start getting real creepy here in a second.
What are you talking about? I'm trying to set it up for it.
They get to a crossroads. Lezar,
That doesn't really happen.
Zach,
It's like, oh my god, you started
and Ash. They get to a crossroads. And as they split, Zach goes one way, Ash goes the other way, and Lezar splits into two separate Lezars.
Right. So
And they go into the woods. Yeah.
Bleh.
They go into the woods alone with Lezar.
Great, so we can clone Lezar. Wonderful. So this creepy fucker can wake up beside everybody's kids.
So Ashley's sitting there talking to Lezar.
It's gonna get dark soon, Lezar.
I'll take you back before the sun goes down. I won't leave you in the darkness all alone.
But what about Zach, Rem? What if we can't find him? He's probably scared all alone.
Only that he won't find you.
Zach's talking to Otherworld 2 Lezar.
Right.
Rem, you and Ashley are the only real friends I've ever had. The only ones who've ever understood me. You know, there are a lot of things I think about, but there's no one to share them with. Not my teachers, not my parents, no one. Except you, Lezar. And up until now, Ashley.
And Otherworld 2 Lezar don't give two fucks about shit. Because little Zachary Zach is fucking telling him like...
He's pouring his heart out.
I don't give a fuck about his words. And then you see fucking Blue Tights Nutsack coming down like... They don't have no look, he got Terminator on his eyes. He's just eyeballing his kids... little fucking Oshkosh magoshes.
I did forget to mention.
Heart in the sausage.
I did forget to mention when the when the doo-wop hip-hop orchestra classical song
Orgy that was
happens,
taking place
in
Central Park.
between the hip-hop transition and the violin transition, you do see one of Lezar's fucking testicles pressing ever so
gently. They
ever
were blasted against this dude.
His tights.
All ball was pushed up against.
It was just one ball. It was weird. Does he only have one ball? Or is it like, does he have a small ball? One normal ball? One small ball?
Oh, I don't know. You guys judge.
Did he lose one in a fucking,
let's
in a Porky? Dude, did he lose it in Porky's, man? Like, was he one of the ones that stuck their dicks into the thing? And then Ball Breaker comes
the
over?
Ball came out, but the ball snuck in.
Yeah,
too.
Ball Breaker grabbed that and really bricked his balls.
It might have happened. But, let's examine this closely. I don't want to closer.
No.
If we can, get in close to the bulge and maybe put a circle around it. Maybe slow it down. It's like a bunch of bubba.
Nah, I'm not gonna it would be.
You don't want to go that depth.
It would be a still. It's a still because I don't want to slow it down and zoom it in. It would be all fucked up.
Well, fine.
But it's a zoomed in still. So there, you got that.
Yeah, it looks like somebody's taking a balloon and strangling one.
But whatever.
Part of
Blah
it.
blah fucking blah. Zach wants to look for Ash.
Ashley was willing to listen to me, even though I didn't believe she could understand. But she gave me another chance. And because of that chance, we were able to bring you here. We've got to find Rem.
Because he realizes he's in love with her.
You take a balloon, you squeeze it on one side, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah. I always said, look, it's a bullfrog's nutsack.
So now Lezar sings to Ashley.
Reach with your heart, my little one. Beyond every night, you will find the sun.
Oh, I love
As he's softly touching her arm, we're like, no.
No, stop it.
And then he soft touches her
and then he
fucking
touched the
face.
face.
And we're like,
and then
no.
Stop it. And then he was getting in all close.
And dude,
We were
she's
like,
all looking at him with a look of love, and
the
it's
way
just
fucking Dunst looked at the
Pitt.
I mean, granted, everybody looks at Pitt like that.
Yeah.
You would look at Pitt like that.
But dude, Lezar picks up Ashley and is singing to her.
Reach with your heart, my little one. Beyond every night, you will find the sun.
Right fucking there.
Like this. They're this close, man. And he's like, blah, 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 blah. I wanna touch you. And you're like, ah!
And then they embrace. And we're like, bleh.
We literally, both of us screamed like fucking old school Daffy Duck's Looney Tunes.
And he's carrying her off.
Yes!
Stop it! Put her
What's
down!
happening? Dude, no, he picked her up and they were like this, and then she went
He hugs him, and he still
then comes back around. We both were like, "Whoa, that's awfully too close." And she's looking at him weird, creepy. I mean, seriously, whoever's behind the camera is like, all right, I can't. This is getting too weird for me.
So blah blah fucking blah. Zach reaches for a medallion.
No, Zach, it's not real.
I can reach it.
Falls into the fucking river. Vorok mocks them.
Zach! Who believes you now? Lezar, just a friend, little boy. Barely has the strength to keep himself alive.
Because Lezar goes in to save him.
Well, I mean, he did the heroic thing, and then when he got in there, he was creepily bouncing him on his dick. I don't know what the fuck. He was in the water going like this, bouncing him up and down. Little Zach's going.
So Lezar tells him to call for Ashley.
Yeah, call for Ashley. I want her bouncing on the other sack.
Zach, believe in Ashley.
Ashley, we need you.
So it cuts to Ashley, which is still in Earth 2 Lezar's fucking arms.
Right.
Ashley, believe in Zach. You can do it.
Go ahead.
And then all of a sudden, they're in the river together, both on Lezar's lap.
Yes.
Together, we can do anything.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
What the fuck was this made for? Who the fuck was it made for? What the fuck is this?
So,
This is the shit that people think Disney's making. It's not. This is what you need to go for, man.
So,
What
Zach-
the fuck?
Zach and Ashley confront Vorok.
We can do anything, Bob. Anything. We have the power to imagine new ways. We'll imagine you two and you'll never be able to frighten anyone ever again.
Vorok, what the fuck? Dude, did you see us in the woods? Did you see him singing at me? Creepy.
Well,
That's
Remlazar
Right.
Remlazar collapses.
Hate is contagious, and you're catching it.
Yeah, because he can't live with what he's done.
And then
My head hurts.
then Zach tells Vorok that they like him.
Warlock, please help Lezar. Please help us find the quixotic medallion. We don't want to be afraid of you. We don't want to hate you. What? Please, Warlock. We want to even try to like you.
Like me? Like me? No one has ever liked me.
And Vorok turns good.
When he turns back to normal, he looks like fucking, Full Metal Jacket, Vince D'Onofrio. I never you say his fucking last name.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio. Okay. Yes. Look like him.
So blah blah, fucking blah.
Younger him, not old, bald, fat. Him.
Zach, Ashley,
No offense.
and Remlazar all hold hands.
Again? God.
And Remlazar talks to them.
From within your mind, no one else can find the love that you inspire. From the very start, hidden in your heart, it is love that is even higher.
Oh, don't tell the authorities or your parents
And the kids,
about what we did in the woods.
and then the kids sing to Remlazar.
From within our mind, no one else can find the love that is inspired. From the very start, hidden in the heart, it is love that is even higher.
When I forced you on the ground.
And the sun is setting, and Remlazar says this.
Love is contagious, and you have both caught it.
That was the moment.
You lost it.
I lost it, dude. I was laughing so fucking hard.
You were laughing.
Like tears just pouring down my face. I was laughing so hard I almost passed out, man. I was like, if I would have fucking passed out, hit my head on this fucking table and died, and Bird would have to tell like 4 people on our Facebook group that Gutter died watching
Dude,
Remlazar.
I was just like, what the fuck did he just fucking say? And I'm like, yeah, like, I have no words. What the hell was this? What the hell was it for? Who the hell was it made for? Who,
So,
why?
we cut to the kids at night in the shed with Mannequin Lezar.
And then
A cop catches them.
Yes. And
Remlazar is the cop.
is the cop, right. And he's like, hey, your parents are worried about you.
Is this where you kids have been the last day? I'm gonna have to take you back to where you belong. Your parents have been very worried about you.
And the kid gets up, and they try to bring
Mannequin Lezar.
And he's like, no, you better leave him here.
I think you better leave the doll here, son.
So, we cut to Ash's mom and dad, and they're all worried.
Say they have her. She's in good hands. I'm sure she's okay. Thank God.
My baby! Oh.
They're like, yes, we actually care about our child now. I guess.
The cop brings her in. She has her own fucking Keurig, or whatever the fuck it was, medallion.
Keurig.
And then we cut to Zach with his mailman dad and his mother. I don't know, I just call him mailman dad because
it was
it was very prominent that there was a U.S. mail patch right on dad's fucking arm.
USA!
And he has a medallion.
Who?
And he,
The dad?
Zach.
Oh, Zach.
And he promises to make them proud.
I can't wait to go to school tomorrow. I'm going to pay attention and I'm going to learn. And make you proud of me.
Yeah. I promise to fight crime, Mom, Dad. I'm not gonna hang up any more pictures of dudes in blue tights.
So we cut to Ash, and she doesn't need the light anymore.
You can sleep with the light on tonight if you want.
No, I'm a big girl now.
Good night.
Mommy,
Yes, sweetheart.
I think I understand.
I think I do too, baby.
Oh no, she's seen the light, and then
She's seen more than the fucking light, dude.
don't say it, okay? Because if I say it again, it's fucked.
So Ash starts singing to her medallion.
This medallion, shining bright, brings a warmth in me.
Zack starts singing to his medallion.
The adventures that we shared tells me that you're real.
And then Rem Lezar appears and starts singing this verse that you should
You
not
think it's-
sing. You should not sing to fucking children.
In your heart I live forever. In your dreams we'll be together. You and I.
Dude, that is just straight up fucking creepy.
Right.
I will come to you in your dreams like I'm Freddy fucking Krueger.
And we will dance.
And we will
the
be
night
together in your
away.
dreams.
Blah.
So, they all sing together.
Imagination,
There's no end.
adventures,
To be shared with friends like
like Rem Lezar.
Let's just say in a nice way
Well-
what I said. We'll say it in a
No,
nice
no,
way
no.
what I
It's
said.
it's not even necessary. They all
We're
sing.
robbing them of
They
that.
all sing together while Rem Lezar puts up the pussy symbol over his fucking thing. And the kids are in the same room now? Like Rem Lezar's in between the kids?
Why?
Then the song ends.
And most of all, I believe in me.
And we get fucking credits.
Oh! And then we need fucking therapists for this after that. Like,
Fuck.
We need counselors, like grief counselors.
Fuck. Trauma
Fuck,
counselors.
exactly. You need trauma grief
I
counselors.
felt like
after
I was
shit like
molested by Rem Lezar.
this. You feel like he creepily put his arm around you and had his hand on your resting on your leg and hip.
Dude,
Singing you to you this close.
I haven't felt this way about a movie in a long time. A long time. I can't describe those feelings to you, or to you, but
Or to you.
fuck. On that note,
On that note.
for Gutter and Bird, this has been another one of the
Worst movies on YouTube.
Child Molester Edition.
Right.
We'll see you later.
And then there's Marjorie Taylor Greene snaps up. No, that's because of the Democrats and their Jewish space lasers that they blast up into the sky.
Is that how Rem Lezar was created? Was through
Was it?
Jewish space
That,
lasers?
that's right. She said it's from the Jewish space lasers, and you need to stand up and fight. Oh God, who knows what the aliens are in that bitch's head, and what they're saying to her. It's okay, Margaret.
She probably has her own Rem Lezar in her head.
Probably.
But it's Redneck Lezar. He's
He's
got red hair. He wears still wears the spandex, but it's like
yes.
rebel flag print
It's the
spandex.
same outfit, it's just red, you know?
No, but it's got a big rebel flag there instead
Yes.
of the infinity symbol.
There you go. You know?
Yeah. And then he starts.
It's okay, Marjorie, to hate the black people for no apparent reason. Just tell them you're dumb and uneducated. You know, or meanwhile, I can't even say the word. You know, I can't say words. This movie destroyed me.
Yeah,
Damn
dude.
you, Remy Lazar.
I mean, this isn't like it's not gonna ruin my day like some movies do, but I mean, I'm gonna have this 1,000-yard stare like all fucking day.
If
of
somebody
just
says like
Rem
what the
Lezar
fuck,
in
I'm
my
like,
fucking head.
Rem Lazar, dude. That's all I'm gonna say is Rem
Lezar.
Rem Lezar.
We're gonna say his name so many times. We're gonna come to life with us,
Okay.
man. And then next episode he's gonna be between us, and we're just gonna be embraced in his arms, like with our heads on his chest, like those kids were.
His pillowy soft chest, like
Yeah.
oh Rem Lezar, you make me feel so safe. It's okay, bird and good home.
Dude, I wish we had influence in Buddy, because I would find that actor guy, because he's been in other things. Like I said, Porky's and other things.
Okay.
I would hire him to come and be Rem Lezar, and me and you be in his fucking arms. Oh, like.
Oh, Rem Lezar.
Yeah.
Oh, where's your hand, Rem Lezar? What did you do to those kids, Rem Lezar? I'm done. It's making me sick to my stomach.